Hello everybody, I'm so happy today because it's October 1st and I can finally start with the fall festivities. I just have so many things that I want to do, all of my favorite childhood Halloween movies and like Hocus Pocus, Halloween Town, Twitches, all the good ones. If you guys are around my age, I'm sure you love those too. It's just, you have to watch them every year. Like, it's just a tradition. At least for me it is. So make sure you're following me on Instagram because I'm posting tons of fall pictures. I already have a bunch that I've posted and I'm currently creating more content for my Instagram. I love taking cozy looking fall photos that are just aesthetically pleasing to look at. It's so fun. And fall outfit posts, of course. Since I was in such a fall mood today, I figured I would do a fall makeup tutorial. I actually did a Halloween tutorial. Well, not tutorial, but I did a Halloween look on myself the other day and I wanted to do another look and film it this time. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. I've been trying to do more makeup tutorials while also incorporating like fun lifestyle videos and like vlogs and stuff because I want to start posting like a lot more than I have been. I mean, I post usually 2 to 3 times a week, but I want to start posting more than that if I can. It's gonna be fun and I hope you guys are ready for this makeup tutorial because it is really fun and very dramatic. I know if you're not into this kind of look, I totally get it, but I know that some of you would probably be interested. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I took forever to film it because I kind of just made it up on the go, to be honest. I like the way it turned out. Hopefully you guys do too. And let's go ahead and get into the video now and I will show you how to get this look. Okay guys, so please just disregard my buns. What I like to do is, since my hair dries straight naturally, I'll just put them in these little buns after I blow dry my hair while I'm getting ready, because then when I take it down it gives me some nice waves. So I have a mirror here just so I can like see what I'm doing and everything. Since this is kind of like a smokier look and we're going to be using darker shadows, I'm going to do my eyes first and then do like my face and my brows and stuff last. That way none of the dark shadow fallout ruins my face makeup, like my concealer and stuff. Okay, so starting off for my eyes, I'm going to be using 2 different palettes. So I'm using the Kylie Jenner palette, the bronze palette, and I'm going to be using the Morphe 35OS palette, which I use in a lot of videos, but it's a great fall palette because of the colors and everything. Okay, so to begin, I'm going to use some eyeshadow primer. You can really use any that you have. I'm using this Alima Pure one. I'm putting it all the way up to my brows, just so that I have tons, and then under my eyes as well. So the first shadow I'm going to use is going to be this dark brown here. Actually, I lied. No, I didn't actually. Yeah, I'm gonna use that one first. So I'm going to use this dark brown here. It's called Bronzite, and I'm just gonna use some type of like, it's like a mix between a fluffy brush and a flat shader brush. I don't know what the name of it is because it just says Morphe on it. It was in a set, and I'm gonna start off just by applying this. And it's okay if it doesn't look perfect. Obviously you can tell because we will be doing lots of blending and fixing that situation. This is just kind of the first color that we are starting off with. Okay, so we have the foundation now. It's kind of starting to look like a smoky eye. Just gonna do a little more. Now I'm gonna be taking a fluffy blending brush and I'm gonna use this color right here. It's called Obsidian. And this one I'm going to use to blend the crease area. I'm also going to use some of these 2 colors and just kind of mix them, and I'm going to use those to blend as well. Then I'm going to be using this really dense kind of like pencil shaped brush, and I'm going to use this matte color called Topaz, wait no, Jasper, and I'm going to use that just to kind of blend this area right here and just soften it a little bit. Okay, I know it looks crazy right now just because I have no other makeup on, but trust me, like it's gonna look really good when I'm done. Now I'm going to use some of this color. So just to add a little bit of something sparkly on here, I'm gonna use this color in my Morphe palette down here. And I'm going to just put that on my brush, tap off the excess, and then I'm going to pat it on my lid. So you can definitely see a difference now from that. And then I'm going to be using this little smudger slash pencil brush, like angled pencil brush. And I'm going to use the matte black in the Kylie palette. And I'm only starting on like the outer fourth of my eye. And I'm going to just be dabbing it on right there. And I'm going to create a wing shape. It doesn't have to be super sharp or precise because it's going to be smudgy. I'm just creating the shape first and just building up the color. And then I'm going to take the pencil side and get a little shadow on there and start smudging it into the, I'm smudging it upwards kind of towards the crease slash outer corner. So that's all I'm going to do for that eye because I still need to do the lower lash line, but I'm going to wait to do that until after I've done my concealer. And actually no, I'm going to do it now. I think. No, I'm going to wait. So I'm going to do the other eye, everything that you've seen up until this point, and then I'll be back to finish the eyes, finish the face, all of that. Okay, so both eyes are done now. Not done, but they're up to the point where I needed them to be so I can start my face makeup, because then I'm going to come in and like clean up the edges and add color underneath and add like the liner on the inner rims, fake lashes, brows, all that stuff. So first I'm going to do my face, and it's really simple. I don't like to get too crazy with my face makeup. I don't like to have a ton of product on my skin. Most of the time I don't really wear a foundation. I just wear like a powder foundation because I don't need a ton of coverage. But just so that you guys can see like the full face and like the full effect, I'm going to use my Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation. And I love this stuff. It's really good if you have oily skin. If you have dry skin, you may not like it just because it does cling to dry patches really easily and make them stand out. So if you're going to use this, make sure your face has like no dry flakiness at all and it's really moisturized, because this stuff just sucks up the moisture. And I just use my fingers to apply this because I actually don't have a beauty sponge at the moment. I have no idea where my Real Techniques sponge is, and that's what I usually like to apply foundation with. But since I don't really wear foundation, liquid foundation, you really don't need a lot of this stuff to get good coverage. It's very full coverage. My lips feel really dry, so I'm going to use my Pumpkin Spice EOS Lip Balm. This smells so good. Perfect for fall. This they actually don't sell anymore. This is from, I think, like a year or two ago, but you can still find them on like Mercari and eBay and stuff, and Amazon. For concealer under my eyes, I'm going to use my RMS Beauty Uncover Up, and I'm in the shade 00. You can see there. And I'm just applying this with my finger. Okay, so that's all I'm really going to do with concealer. I am not going to like highlight the areas of my face or anything and just paint concealer on. I don't really feel like doing that today, but I am going to bake. So I'm going to use my Bamboo Blur Powder from 100% Pure. I love this for baking. It's really natural ingredients. It literally works just like any other like powder product, but first I'm going to use it just set in my T-zone to mattify myself, because I don't want too much shine. And then I'm going to bake a little bit under my eyes. Nothing crazy though. I'm also gonna bake under my contour, but I haven't done that part yet. So for my under eye area, obviously I still need to do shadow down there. So I'm gonna use the dark color that I used at the beginning of the look, and I'm gonna use a little nubby like smudge brush for it. Tap off the excess and just smudge this underneath. I'm gonna wipe away the bake under my eyes so that it doesn't get dry under there. Now on the inner part of the lower lash line, I'm gonna use this lighter brown here, just to kind of warm it up a little bit. And then I'm gonna use some brown gel liner. This one's from Jane Iredale and it's in the color Dark Topaz. Sorry about my annoying dog barking. I'm going to put this in my waterline. I'm gonna use a black pencil liner on my upper waterline. And now I'm gonna highlight my inner corners. I'm gonna be using this color right here, like the sparkliest one I can find. Really focus it on the tear duct area. I'm gonna do my brows now. This is the Eco Brow Gel Defining Wax, and it's the light brunette color called Sharon. And I'm gonna use this angled brush for brows. It's like made for this type of product. And I'm just gonna go underneath my brows first and just outline them where I want the line to be. And then I'm just gently filling them in, but not going overboard because I don't want them to look too Okay, brows are done. Now I'm going in with the same concealer I used under my eyes and a concealer brush, and I'm just gently going to define my brows. See, the look is finally starting to come together. Now I'm gonna take more concealer and I'm gonna go and make a sharp line, dab it in with my finger, and this is really gonna help create a more defined look and sharper. It's my little trick. For lashes, I'm going to use these doubled up ones from Ardell. And I always put my lashes on before mascara because I just think it works better. To contour, I'm going to use my Lolo Sculpt and Glow Contour Duo. And I'm going to use the contour color. I'm also going to contour my nose using the same powder. And then I'm just going to blend. And now I'm going to bake underneath my contour. Now I'm going to do my lips. Well, I just want to give my lashes a few more minutes to dry. So for this look, you could either do a nude lip or like a berry lip. I am going to do a berry lip first so you guys can see what that looks like. I have two colors that I really like. One's a little darker than the other. I think I'll do the darker one. This one is Rhubarb from Bite Beauty. It's so pretty. And sometimes I line my lips, sometimes I don't. I'm going to line my lips with this Kylie Cosmetics Candy K lip liner just because it's kind of a neutral color and it goes with everything. Now, I'm gonna put the lipstick on. Guys, this combo though, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this bake off now. I'm also gonna highlight my cheekbones with the Alima Pure Lumina Loose Highlighter. Sorry I keep looking over here, it's because all my brushes are sitting there. I don't have like a table in front of me or anything. I'm also gonna highlight the tip of my nose. The blush I'm using is the 100% Pure blush in the color Pretty Naked. Yeah. Definitely not overdoing the blush because I already have a lot of color on my face as it is. Alright guys, we're almost done. Mascara. You can use any mascara, it doesn't really matter because you already have lashes on. I'm using the Honest Beauty mascara. And then the lower lashes, don't forget those. Okay, I'm gonna take my hair out now so that you guys can see me looking normal. See how pretty the waves are? My hair was straight before this. I literally just blow dried it. And that's what I got. And I love these little hair ties because they don't leave kinks in your hair. So it makes it really easy to get these nice waves. See? And then I just loosely pull them apart because I don't want to mess them up. Alright guys, I hope you liked this tutorial. I hope you try it out. If you do, make sure you comment down below and tell me. And I will see you all in my next video very soon. Bye!